Hello, everybody, and welcome. My microphone is not registering on my dude. Microphone disconnected. No, actually. Oh, microphone selected? Hello, test? Hold on. Test. Okay, there we go. Sheesh. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first stream of the season, Season 3. We're now on season, which means regular streams on the new regular days of the week. I'm SLdr Cody, and I'm Cody. Hello, everybody. Good to see all of you. I hope you are having a fantastic time zone. It's good to be back. It feels like the odd Saturday is just not enough. I feel a bit more at home streaming here, so. Plus, it's fantastic to stream to all of you. The microphone briefly disconnected for a moment, so it sort of screwed up a thing or two. Because apparently software's not good at detecting when the microphone is plugged back in. So now I'm going to go over the many changes that were made between seasons. It's going to be a pretty crazy time. Because there's a lot of changes to go over. Cool. There are a ton of changes you can see. So this is the summary of the changes from May 5th to August 31st. All the details. Always use the Thor and Loki reference to cheer up kids all the time too. Perfect. I bet you it was very effective. Not to mention, it makes sense. Those two don't really... Yeah, those two don't really get along all the time. Definitely effective. Good to hear. Visuals. So, countdown timer implementation in OBS via Firebot. I can demonstrate this easy. I can just go timer. How about 30 seconds? And it'll show up. I still need to put a background. I hope I put that on my workload to add a background so that it's not difficult to see on scenes like this. But yeah, so that's a thing. I've got 3 different timers that I can set with a command now. So yeah, that's some good stuff that's changed. Daily weather reports processed via script. You're only going to notice this on the Discord side because I don't have this implemented into the stream itself. Because the weather reports, the daily weather reports that I do are several paragraphs. There's no way to put that onto any short form of weather. Pre-intro. Basically, the offline page shows my updated times. That's just that in a nutshell. Oh, and the pre-intro is the animation that plays when I first go live. 2 new custom animations, which I can trigger from here. Got this one, which is not running. Hello? Oh, it doesn't run on this scene. Okay, I'll demonstrate that later then. It does not run on this scene. This scene does not have the animations layer added to it, so... Which is fine, because this is the weather... Oh, hold on. Here, this is how I can demonstrate it. Oh, I can't demonstrate it on there, actually. This scene. There we go. It works on this scene. Again, it looks a little clunky, but you know what? That's fine. The lighting difference isn't as bad as it used to be, actually, so... I might, if I do have significant spare time, I might actually work on trying to make it smoother, but I do frame-by-frame animation. I don't do vector animation. I don't I can't afford software that does that stuff, so frame by frame it is. Updated stream elements, not stream elements itself, but like the little start and soon, the be right back screens. I still don't have a proper stream end in soon thing. I'll get to that. I'll get to that eventually. I've updated the bit sub follower visuals. They've got a background so you can actually see them. They just display names instead of usernames. So at some point, Firebot changed the way the user and username variables worked, and they literally just show the username string. They don't show your display name anymore. They used to. Then they proceeded to add a variable that's a lot more typing. User display name is the variable, and then I have to specify user display name of this user. So basically, Firebot made it a little more complicated, but I know how to work. But I know how to work with that, so that's fine, I suppose. I think I have replaced a majority of just username now on the display side. So hopefully you'll see the proper capitalization of your usernames for anybody who actually does the capitalization thing. It just looks a little nicer. It's that little touch of detail that I'm happy to have. One fixed spot for no... You know, I don't even understand what I typed there. Oh, there was one notification that was not displaying the names properly. Okay. Added handle for 3 years. I've definitely not been affiliate for 3 years. So I'm pretty sure that's just future-proofing right there. Background for easier reading, yes. Messages for descriptions will now show display names. Surprisingly, I didn't implement that previous season. So, there we go. Now it'll look nice. Dog ears. Yeah. Redeems and commands. I've added quite a few things. So there's new sound commands. There's "Hey Stinky" from that's a line that Mario says in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I think that's where they said that. I added some Malos lines, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Malos has amazing voice acting. Rogue from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I actually have a command for that too. Hold on. I think I have... No, that's not Mario. Right there.
Hey, Stinky!
That's the Mario one. And yeah, I added a few Malos lines. I think I categorized them properly. Oh yeah, they're there. And one of them is a variable. I think it's !no touch, which is a new command. You've got to have money. Oh, sorry, I gotta do this properly. You've got to have money. Something like that. And that I have... Where did I place that? I don't even know what I labeled it as. You've got to have money. Where did I... Money. Ah, this one.
We've got to have money.
That one. So that's their dinner. Classic. Used in some of the most ancient YouTube poops out there. And also a staple of the CDI Zelda games. My points command was removed. I actually removed that before the season even ended, I think. And I just changed it to the currency command, which is dynamic. If you don't have certain extra currencies, it won't display them. It'll always display gold points. Sound commands. So everything's been divided by 10 or multiplied by 0.1. Basically, everything's 90% down now. Cost, earn rates, everything. Because the gold pieces, it's supposed to be 1 gold piece is worth 10 silver pieces. So I just did that so that the currencies make more sense and they're not the same. It's a it's a lore reason. Exclamation mark danger now subtracts currency when used. You probably didn't know this, but I found out shortly after the end of the previous season that exclamation mark danger said it had a cost and didn't have a cost. So now it does. Fixed a few incorrect costs for sound commands. Yeah, so I'm a few small fixes there. Secret commands. I don't say what they are. They're just secret triggers that could happen. And I just increased their cooldowns because once you find them out, I don't want them getting spammed and all that. So it's like every 10 minutes. There's a certain secret command reduced to 1 minute, but that's because that particular secret trigger works. It works. It just works. Random explosions and crystal voice. Okay, that's just stream limit adjustments. Thunder and thunderstorm. I've added new variations. We had a pretty good thunderstorm, and I was able to get some good clips of thunder. So I actually added that into the pool of variations. So there's some additional variety to the rumbles of thunder now. Rank up. Basically, I added a tier system that has rewards when you reach the highest rank and all that. So yeah, I mean, feel free to check that out. I don't think anybody's at max yet. Or we might have... No, you know what? I might have the odd person at... Let's see here. Tactician, that's me. Soon trademark. Soon trademark. Oh, you know what? There is one person at max rank. I don't know whether they're here or not. If they're here lurking, I'm not going to bother them. But essentially, when you've chilled here for a long time and that, it's basically a reward that just becomes available. I don't really have a way of bothering people when they're eligible for it, and I don't want to bother people who are lurking, so I'm probably just going to leave it at silently become unavailable. You don't want to bother the lurkers. If people want to lurk, let them chill. They'll make themselves known when they want to chat. Reset is an admin one, don't worry about it. You just do that to reset certain variables. Or timers. I've added it for a timer too, so I can terminate a timer. No longer flagged as new. Yeah, that's no big deal. Pull lever Easter egg has a 40% chance now. Which makes sense because it's fun. Hug command. I actually added a handle for if you do exclamation hug and then specify me if you need a hug. So now it requires a valid target, or you can put in me. And you get hug. You get Cody to hug. Plans command has been reestablished. I've implemented automation for that. So now at the end of a stream, it'll automatically update to show the next 3 streams. That's pretty cool. A few commands, I added resistance abilities. You can resist them. And hug immunity if you don't like hugs. Cue the no touch command.
Don't touch it!
That one. All right. Exclamation mark lurk. I suppose I'm just experimenting with this one, but I'm having it look for like certain words that are indicating that people are calling it a night, where compared to a general lurk, to pull from a different pool of messages, like saying good night and all that. I'm experimenting with it. Exclamation mark attack, exclamation mark resist, exclamation mark immune. These are all part of that passive battle system where you can, I don't know, launch a fire attack at somebody. Eventually I'll add animations to it, but that's something that's more in a bit more of a distant future than the near future. Platinum points is a special currency that I'll just, I don't know, I'll just give it out the odd time. If somebody helps me out from getting stuck in an RPG, I might give it out during that. If you point out a serious weather system that needs to be addressed, I could give it out for that. It's a really rare currency, essentially. I mean, it could be used to resist certain attacks or become immune to certain elements, so it's rare for a reason. Exclamation mark raid is something used by admins. Don't worry about that. Rank system, yeah, that's just behind the scenes stuff. Stream automation, you saw that. You saw that when we first started, actually. The pre-intro and all that, it all starts up on its own, as long as I have OBS open. If I don't have OBS open, then it does not do that. What if I take a day off? I don't want my stream started unattended. Oh yeah, this is one of the best updates. Got rid of XSplit. Goodbye, XSplit. It's caused too much issues. And it uses extra resources. I've already got something going on for changes that I've already made this week, so there's that too. But yeah. That's all the changes there. I might end up starting Outbreak early because I'm going to run out of things that mention. But there is another thing that I want to talk about, of course. It is schedule. Why wouldn't I talk about schedule? Schedule! So right now we're doing the season opener thing. We're going to do some Outbreak after this. Friday, we got the Book of Mario 64 highlights, which I am hastily trying to finish. I have finished up to Chapter 3 and still have several chapters to go. I thought I had a lot more time this summer. I had a lot less time than I thought I had. Saturday, we're just going to do some chill Minecraft. Probably build some of the unfinished castles that I have in my Minecraft world. The things that go through my mind, time really flies in that game when you're building big structures. And I like to run not sandstone. I like to run redstone, like between walls to light up lights too. So it's like it's got that attention to detail to it. Playing around with redstone is a lot of fun in Minecraft, especially when your brain thinks of some crazy ideas of where to just send all of the signals. Just the possibilities are absolutely crazy. Weekly weather is a regular thing while we're on season. Every Sunday at noon Mountain Time. Hopefully it's not as short as this one in the past week. Unfortunately, there was some IRL conflicts, so I had to cut that one short. But normally they're about 2 hours. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door Remaster. I'm really excited to stream this. I'm going to be packed with energy for these because I had such a fun time playing through this. I keep getting messages on the bot's ranks being adjusted because the rank reset happened just because I changed some of the values for ranks and all that. And it adjusts the ranks one at a time. So every single time I'm seeing it adjust here, like, yes. So yeah, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door Remaster. We start that on the 11th. On the 13th, we're going to start playing through Pokemon Legends Arceus. We're going to catch some Pokemon. I'm trying to remember if there's multiple files in that game. That might be a bit of a problem if there isn't multiple files. Fire Emblem Engage is also in the distant future. Also, affiliate / birthday subathon. The sector leader's birthday is somewhere around the 14th. Wait, what was the exact day of his birthday again? I can't even remember that. That's the birthday I go by the way. I don't share my birthday so easily. It's a secret. So I just go by the sector leader's birthday, so I have something on the calendar every year. Let me see if I can pull up the sector leader's actual birthday here. It is found here. Sector leader Cody is September 16th of year -8 or 8 BC. Because now this is just his Earth years. In his realm, because of the difference of flow of time, it's actually going to be like well over 16,000 years. He's ancient, an elder, a sage. And this is also roughly around when I got affiliate. So we're going to do those both in that particular event. That'll be one of the 2 huge events that I do. I'm not good with coming up with incentives, but I'm pretty sure I've got enough for the actual subathon itself. Let me just see if I can get this pulled up here. Not there, not there. Here, it's something like this. I posted it in our announcements section. The featured game is Mario 64 with crowd control. I was testing out crowd control a couple weeks ago. It works really well. And I'm really looking forward to this. So, if you guys want to make my Mario 64 experience significantly more difficult, your chance to do that is on the 14th of September. Maybe not exactly at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, because intro and all that, but just after 6 p.m. Mountain Time is your chance to do so. I don't think purchases through crowd control actually contribute towards the timer, so I might have to manually adjust that. I don't know how to bridge the two between. So yeah, it's the timer mechanic's gonna work the same way as it did last year. It's gonna be 100 bits is 1 minute, and 1 sub is 5 minutes. I'm taking into account. Wait, what? Sorry, that sentence is invalid. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I just lost track of what I was saying. Ads are about 30 seconds away, so beware. Incentives. So, no matter what, we are going to be making a fireworks show in Fireworks Mania. That'll probably be a year-end finale thing. If we hit 5 hours, craft a jump scare. You guys get to craft a jump scare. Find a voice clip that is jump scary, and we can get that implemented. 6 hours. Global cooldowns will be automatically cleared for 30 minutes, and they're going to automatically clear every time a command's executed. I couldn't find a way to clear user commands through an action on Firebot, so otherwise I would have also done it to user cooldowns. It's really weird that there's no way to just clear for all users. I can't even put it into the user variable. I can't put all users. Maybe I could do all active users? No, I couldn't even find all active users. But yeah, so it would just be global cooldown. If we hit 7 hours, we'll craft an animation of your choice. But essentially, it can't be too long. Like, I don't want 200 frames because that's going to take forever. Okay, ad breaks are beginning. I hope everybody is having a fantastic time so far, whether you are here actively, whether you are lurking, whether you're here for all, or whether you're here in part. I hope you're having a fantastic time. Thankfully, we haven't had to make any changes to ads. Apparently, an update for Ad Manager rolled out, and it's mostly just visual changes. I guess they're just trying to make it a little more user-friendly. I didn't notice too much of a significant change myself. It's still a minimum of 3 minutes per hour to avoid pre-rolls, so yeah, I'll be keeping it to that. Yeah, nothing significant. I actually found out that they changed it before they even sent out the notification. The notification showed up about an hour later, so just coincidence of timing. You'll actually notice down here that I finally started pinging when I go live in the Discord. So that's the only ping you're gonna get unless there's something serious, like a security breach or hijacked accounts are on the rise or something like that. That's the only other time you're gonna see additional pings. I don't even ping when I have to postpone a stream, but I will place it in announcements when it happens. Speaking of Discord, the Discord is the second link there. The Discord's not like crazy active or anything like that, but it is a good place to find my schedule and any announcements. In addition, it's where I send my heads up if I am not able to be on a stream. You'll see other hints, like there's a calendar on the About page there. I'll update that too if I have to move things around. And you'll actually notice that change. And I'm doing my best to try and update that on the actual schedule itself too. There are about 30 seconds left in ads. So, yeah. Ads haven't changed that much. Oh, yeah, and I changed my dude's logo, too. I just updated it to be essentially my VTuber dude. I did like the previous logo quite a bit, too. But this one, I have an animated variant, so... yeah, it looks cool just to have a bit of the hair flow there. Welcome back from Ad Hell. Hopefully the ads were not too cringy. Hopefully maybe you got an ad that was actually interesting. Maybe you got a really bizarre ad. Definitely mention it if you get a really weird ad. One of the ads I noticed is that McDonald's actually is acknowledging that their mascots exist again. And, you know, the mid-2000s, like up to the mid-2000s and like the 1990s, that was just the age for companies having their own mascots. And then when we went to like the 2010s and into 2020, a lot of companies started like generalizing and making their brands like, I don't know, like their vision is making it look professional, but it's like my vision is your logo's boring now. It looks like you just threw together a bunch of shapes and called it your logo. Yeah, it's just I feel like the 2000s was the peak of creativity. And then companies started just copying off of each other and simplifying things. Now, it's not to say that there's some really good breakthroughs once in a while. Nintendo still occasionally makes some pretty good content and doesn't just port titles. But yeah, there's been a lot of copying. Although Steam, there's been a few games that stand out showing up on Steam once in a while too. Who knows? Maybe this Halloween I'll give another spooky game a shot. I actually I actually tried Phasmophobia at some point earlier this year, and I found the controls really awkward to work with. They're not controls that I'm used to. Maybe it's because I play so much Final Fantasy 14. I'm so used to using like the mouse in a specific way, keyboard shortcuts in a specific way, but I just found it really hard to adapt to. Now, since they added the cursors in that, and I can actually see where, like, you can actually see where you're pointing now, I might give it another shot. That was one of the biggest things that bothered me. It was I found it hard to see where the cursor was pointing and what I could interact with. But I think they did address that at some point. So, yeah, maybe I'll give it another shot. But, yeah. That's something to consider in the future. So, yeah, the affiliate anniversary, Mario 64 Crowd Control is going to be the star of the show. So, if if you want to mess around with my progress, then that's the best chance to do so. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Amiibo Tourney, I'm going to get my amiibos out again and put them together, and we're going to see which one wins. There's a few that have somewhat of an advantage, but because of how dumb the Super Smash Bros. AI can be, even if you train it well, it's still anybody's game. So yeah, we'll see about that one. We'll see. If there's enough activity in chat, I might even run a Gamba. If we hit, where was I on incentives? 7. I was just approaching 8 hours. If we hit 8 hours, a future crowd control series. That means from start to finish, we're gonna do Thousand Door with crowd control. I actually did not know crowd control supported Thousand Door until I saw it in there. I was like, what? It supports Thousand Door and doesn't support Mario 64 for some reason. Paper Mario 64. But I think that would be a lot of fun. Because you might know I'm pretty decent at that game. I've played through it quite a few times. That'll be a future series. I'll have to figure out where to fit that now if we do hit the 8 hours. 9 hours on bowling streams. It's gonna be bowling, like video game bowling. Because setting up IRL bowling, first of all, it would have to be pre-recorded because I don't have the equipment to do IRL streams. Second of all, it's in a public place, and recording in public places is, something you have to generally be careful of, and usually you have to make arrangements or give a heads up or something like that. And I don't want to go through that awkward political layer. I talking to people in IRL is strange. Even if the bowling alley that I bowl at is, I'm considered a regular there. But yeah, chances are they'll be cool with it, but it's awkward asking that stuff. If we happen to hit 10 hours, you guys could. We're gonna work together on a redeem. You can make it as complex as you want, but no JavaScript. It's gonna be like a custom advanced command, except it's gonna be something that the community puts together. If we hit 11 hours, non-custom redeems are going to be 1 silver piece. That's all the channel point redeems. Those all will get brought down to 1. Except for the custom redeems. Those will keep their price. And also no global cooldowns. If we hit the 12-hour cap, the only reason I set this so high is because I am usually strictly a one MMO kind of person. I will not undertake another one. But if we hit 12 hours, I will make an exception for that, and I will give Elder Scroll Online a try. Elder Scroll Online is actually, it doesn't require an active subscription too. So it'd be pretty easy to just jump in casually, and then jump out if I get too busy. Lucci! Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Enjoy the voice crack, by the way. I do have a super far stretch. I think I'd fall out of my chair if we actually hit that. It doesn't, but it does for expansions. Well, I don't think I'll have the newest expansion unless I make it far enough in Elder Scrolls Online to, have the need to get it. Well, I could start with what I currently have. I know their 2 latest expansions require purchase. I think I got one as a bundle when it was on sale, though, so I'm covered for that one. The 60-hour thing, that's a huge stretch. And there's absolutely... Let's just say that's like an extreme difficulty. I'm just placing it there just in case. If we somehow by some miracle reach 60 hours, that'll actually give a payout large enough for a second PC. And let's just say the possibilities will become like drastically increased. Like throws are always I'll always be able to have the extra fun stuff on. It won't be conditional, like if I'm playing a game on PC, then I can't do this and that. Those restrictions won't even exist anymore. And actually, the fun part with the second PC is I was actually able to cut its costs because I have a spare 3060. That was my old graphics driver that I used for this computer before I upgraded. So I get to save on that. Not that 3060s cost too much nowadays. I think I'd do the streaming on the 3060 though. I've got little bit incentives too. I've got Q a delayed jump scare 1000. I mean, you can also redeem that in channel points. But it's, I had to throw something in there. I might in the future implement visuals for bit redemptions, but we'll see on that. I'm going to see if I can do that without adding a third party or an extension. I might be able to. Cue a Jolly jump scare. Whoops, someone bumped the camera. I've got a few variations worked out on OBS for that. So that's definitely going to mess with my ability to play a game. All customs redeems Echo. I've got to get that... I've still got to get that one working. I got the initial set of logics in place for it, but I don't have it working reliably right now, so I'll definitely have to get to work on that one. 10,000 bits is genuine mode, not just a redeem. And maybe, just maybe, a redeem for it. That maybe is especially there. That is definitely a maybe. Individual gifts, subs, 5 subs will, I'll trigger the crystal, give you guys a hug, and it won't implement a cooldown. 10 subs, stop playing the game. And roll a punishment wheel. Punishment wheel could include putting a blindfold on for the next 5 minutes, which is really going to suck in Mario 64. It could also include flipping the display upside down. That is playable, but that's going to mess with me. That's definitely going to mess with me. Reverse controls. I'm going to make sure I have a preset for reversing the controls. That'll definitely mess me up. And other things as they come to mind. 20 subs. Restart the game. During the Mario 64 segment, I just restart right there. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun if that happens right after I get a difficult star to appear in Mario 64. 50 subs. Try to play 2 games at once for 10 minutes. Yeah. You already know how that one's gonna end. So, those are the plans for the anniversary. And yeah, that'll be taking place on the 14th. Some of those are going to be pretty spicy. I know I could do what a lot of other channels are doing with like beans and all that too. But I don't have those, and I don't have a reliable place to acquire them from right now. So for now, we'll leave that part be. I haven't really tasted the awful beans myself that often. I've heard that they are genuinely awful, but I haven't tasted them myself. I do have a bit more of a tolerance to bad tastes. I don't know why, but apparently I do. Is there a horseradish bean out there? Is there a horseradish bean somewhere out there? That would be punishment. I've had horseradish. It is way too strong. I just cannot. Like, ah. Now, I know it goes good, like, if you know how to combine it. It's sort of like marmalade in, I've tried marmalade in Australia. On its own, no thanks. On bread, it's alright. But I think there's certain, if you combine it with certain other foods, that's where it would really shine for me. But, yeah. So, yeah, this is the first month in a nutshell here. Like I said, I'll be starting Fire Emblem Engage, too. I think it'll be Fire Emblem Engage. I think. Maybe. Actually, it will get replaced with Elder Scroll Online if we do happen to hit 12 hours on the subathon. I do have a secondary on there just in case that does happen. Here's a little sneak peek at October. I forgot to change this. I did change it on my stream index here. This is the stream index. This is what my bot will read from when advanced into the next stream. It'll like read. Each line is a stream number, and the variable increases by 1 at the end of every stream. And then it pulls the next title, and that's how it takes care of that. You might be able to tell I've gone a little overboard with some of the Firebot stuff. It was just like, hey, look at all these. As soon as I found out there was ifs, if-elses, as soon as I found out there was conditional branches, that's a rabbit hole I'm not leaving anytime soon. You might notice Phase 2 or Fridays. Yeah, I'm going to start doing that at some point. Probably from September 20th. I've got the green screen back here. The lighting's not the best, but I was able to find a nice medium where it properly removes the background. That might open up some opportunities in the future, too. So yeah, I've got that going on. Fantasy Life... Wait, hold on. What did I replace it with? I think I just replaced it with Outbreak in that, because... Weather nerd here. Would be Fantasy Life if level 5 knew how to make realistic time frames. So we're chasing... yep, chasing storms. Okay, so it is going to be Outbreak. And we're going to do that a few times. I might throw in the odd... this stream is different. For the spooky week, we're doing Voices of the Void. It's a alien... It's an alien signal simulator like game that has... It's actually a little spooky. Some of the jump scares are a touch spooky. Like, ooh, that actually sent a shiver. Like, the game is so calm for like most of it, but then there are just those moments where the game decides, no, you feel too safe. You're not allowed to feel safe. So, yeah. That stream's going to be 18 plus because the game itself is rated M, probably because of the blood in the game and other factors. Might even be because it's spooky. Well, actually, it doesn't specifically say on there, but I've seen movies ratings get upped because they are quite spooky. So yeah, look forward to that. November, Paper Mario continues. I am looking forward to this. I'm going to be experiencing this for the first time with you. Plus, I don't think there's a Mario and Luigi game out there that does New Game Plus. So, yeah, we're going to be experiencing this together. Finally, a Mario and Luigi game that's not on a difficult-to-stream from platform. Although, I mean, if I really want to stream Superstar Saga, I could get the Wii U up, because I have it on there. Partners in Time as well. Although I've only played through Partners of Time once. Which is weird, because I actually enjoyed that game. And in December, I'm going to be starting Super Mario Sunshine up. So, yeah, look forward to that. Good old Super Mario Sunshine. There's a Karista stream down there. That's a Karista stream. You'll get to see Karista next year. I don't think I have a Karista stream planned for the early part of the season. Don't worry about it. Karista will show up. I mean, Karista could show up anytime anyways, because there's a hug redeem that she can... that she will show up for, I should say. Alright. Well, that covers that. I'm going to switch us to the just chatting scene for a moment here, because I have to change displays. I hope everybody is continuing to have a fantastic evening, time zone, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's been an interesting week for me. March. September wasn't off to the best start on Monday because I was out for a little longer than I wanted to be because my vehicle decided to be a piece of garbage on the highway. So yeah, that was a fun extra time. It wasn't exactly planned. However, the bright side to this is I have a pretty strong suspicion on what caused it to fail. So hopefully it's as simple as that. It's replacing the charging belt for the alternator. That specific belt, it sounded like that went. So like the vehicle can still start in that, but the instruments can only run so long as the battery runs, and the battery cannot charge without the belt to the alternator. That's what generates the power. So hopefully it's as simple as replacing the belt. The only problem is that's not going to be a simple. That's not going to be. It's not going to be simple to access the alternator because some vehicles have really dumb placements of things. So yeah. Wait a minute. Why did I change displays? Why did I change displays? I don't need to change displays. It's a PC game. Here, give me my extra monitor back. I don't know why I did that. Okie dokie. Heads up, I might have to send my VTuber dude off because Outbreak, they're working on optimization, but this update, unfortunately, made it take up a lot more GPU than it did before with the settings that I have. So here, I could send it over here. I'm just going to close this stuff, and here, my dude's gonna disappear. But I'm still here with you guys. I'm still watching. I'm still always watching. The resolution's gonna be messed up. That's an issue. I'm sure they're gonna fix that in the future. It doesn't properly set the resolution when the window launches. So once we get over here, also I'm just going to bring Task Manager up to keep an eye on my GPU, make sure I'm not using too much of it. So what I did, I actually found out the main offender of the GPU issue. It's the shrubs, it's the foliage. If you disable that, it significantly drops. They haven't fixed the issue where Outbreak will sometimes crash upon launch. So that's good to know. Yeah, they're gonna have to get on that. Oh, it's trying to start up again. Except this time it's taking up the whole screen. It's driving me nuts. Is it showing on here? It's good. So yeah, it's gonna look weird until I go into settings and remind it of what saw you going on game. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be playing offline mode though. Just because there's no actual, they're still working on the party system. The last patch notes I read, they actually said they got the fundamentals on that. So, they're working on it. Preliminary work. Here, I just gotta do this and then set it back. I've gotta do this every time I launch the game, so once they fix that, it'll be nice. All good. I'm gonna change the category before we get started to make sure. Now, hopefully we roll a good one. I've had mixed experiences. Some of the faceless. I've had mixed experiences. Sometimes they give you a really awful setup, and it only gives you the odd one tornado. So hopefully we get a good one. The previous setup was an EF5 setup, and I was actually able to intercept that one several times, and a few others. That was a really good chase. I think that was the best chase I've had so far. GPU is currently reading at roughly 90. It'll decrease once I start the chase. So yeah, I found out that foliage actually causes the GPU usage to increase by 20%. So it's something related to foliage that's causing the issue. Like shrubs and all that. And that issue wasn't present before, so I guess some sort of change they made just caused that to eat up resources? Either way, yeah, I have that stuff off. Yeah, medium settings used to work for me until this update, and then medium settings stopped working. But yeah, now that I've done the foliage disable thing, I might be able to bump it back up to medium. 67%, 72%, 69%. Intro sequence is gonna run. That's gonna run. Why is that running twice? Right. I'm just going to terminate Google Chrome as well and restart it. And we're just going to Alt F for that program. Save some resources, close some of this. It's funny how Outbreak decides not to work sometimes. Here, I'm going to close that too, because that is not working properly. What is this window? Get this. Close this. Alright, well, anyways. I'm able to recover everything pretty quickly, at least. So we're going to give this one more shot, and I'm not going to launch it directly this time, because apparently that just is begging for issues. I was able to stream this just fine before the update, by the way, so, like, I don't know what they did with the update, but my computer does not like what they did. Like, they optimized it, but created other problems. So, we're just going to give us another shot here. Hey, it's the conditional conditional message there. Yeah, let me just make sure. Yeah, keep an eye on GPU. Okay, cool. So yeah, I am properly back. I'm going to get us through the menu as fast as I can, because once the scenario is loaded, the GPU usage goes down. The menu still uses way more resources than it should, probably because the foliage is still displaying. Graphics. Ah, that's tiny. No thanks. That's like awkwardly tiny. And we're going to go offline, and there we go. Not actually go offline this time. Let's not curse the stream pipe. Say go offline. Yeah, I had to turn down my cloud sampling. It was set too high by default. Alright, we're loading up that world. As long as it's not pretending to run out of memory again, because this stuff does not run out of memory. We've already got... And no solid hook. No solid hook. That's just hail core rotation, maybe this way back here? I only just got this vehicle upgrade, by the way, so... I'm gonna enjoy the, I'm definitely gonna enjoy the better fuel efficiency. Passive race is already in progress. Yes, it is. Indeed. Okay, let's tab out for a moment. Okay, I'm actually going to take a quick look at the cape too. So first, yeah. Yeah, this is still looking, maybe we'll get something out of that. I'm not seeing any, like, for sure rotation here. Pop out radar. Put on different, oh, that'd be amazing. That'd probably be, quite a bit of work involved, but that would be amazing. The storm down here, I actually like this storm shape, but it's going to stay out of bounds, so no point in chasing that. So it started us in Prairie Hills. This storm down here is the only one that looks like it has actual potential. It's moving towards a environment with good energy here. So maybe just south of Prairie Hills. Hopefully this isn't one of those scenarios that barely gives you a tornado, though. That would be, that'd be a bit rough to work with. I don't know if I want to start the engine yet, because I don't know for sure where to go. Oh. Now, this storm has no hook. The only potential I'm seeing in it is hail. This one might form something. This one is suspicious. It's got like 2 different points that could become interesting. The direction they're going in suggests that I won't even need to go, like, move that much. They might combine into a big one. That's the impression that I'm getting right now. This here's getting a touch suspicious. What's it doing? Yeah, still nothing promising in it. Yeah, see, this storm down here, this out-of-bounds storm, that's what I was talking about. This one looks interesting, but it's going to be out of bounds the whole time. So I can't even chase after it. Yep, I've used Q on the map. I've used it a few times. The Cape chart in particular is what I like to look at. Gives me a general idea of what storms are going to develop. And like I said, this area has actually got decent amount of energy here. This area's energy is only low because there is a storm actively utilizing the energy. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have some knowledge. Oh, that's just hail core rotation. Never mind. I thought that was actually something interesting. Alright, what direction is this moving towards? Pretty close to here. Might have to just sit in the hail core then. Here, let me just... I'll sit at this intersection here and see if we get some sort of development. I just recently got this vehicle upgrade. And I have a decent amount of funds to spare. Yeah, this vehicle comes with the antenna. I'll actually be getting upgrades for some of the smaller vehicle, for the smaller vehicle too. It's just the smaller vehicle's fuel efficiency is Not really that efficient. Alright, let me just sit here and get a status update. This storm's shape is a little more suspicious. Oh, we got a bit of promise down here, too. Oh, you gotta activate it? Who wouldn't want to have it active all the time? This storm is very interesting. Yeah, we got a little bit of rotation developing along that. And this storm up here, oh, there's no rotation. Maybe it'll produce rotation later, but I'm very interested in this storm down here. Yep, I'm still interested in it. Oh, and there we go. We got something popping. Oh, this one. The hook's not even that strong. Well, I can get in position for it. Very weird spot. I have to actually turn around to get to that. I'm so used to opening the map screen all the time, but I can just glance over here. Although this map does not auto-adjust, so I guess I will have to open the map screen once in a while. Is this the yeah, this is the corner with the fence. Normally, I'd cut around the corner like this. Yeah, it'd be nice to... Yeah, it really would. Well, I can see the destination marker on here, so that's good. Let's get over to our magic circle. And we're gonna get ourselves over here. We only have to head over one ramp. One short ramp. Oh, this is the one that gives you very little notice to go. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, GPU's at 60 right now. If I enabled foliage, it would skyrocket to 90. Oh. Is the rotation changing? That's a pretty strong signature now. Nope. Target looks about right. Adorable! Hello! Welcome on in! How are you doing? Ooh, you can see the rotation moving towards us now. Look at that. Oh, my marker might be a little off-road. Doing good? That is good to hear. I'm doing pretty decent. The earlier part of the week was off to a bit of a rough start, but now for the better part of the week. Now, yeah, I won't be able to get a picture from this far back. Yeah, just some unreliable vehicle stuff. Although I was still able to go on a fun little tour of a old mine. That was pretty cool. Hello there. Looks like I have to move this way a little. Sometimes you get these tornadoes that change directions all the time. Those ones are hard to work with. This one still seems keen on going south. It must still be pretty far away because it's not registering it as a tornado yet. Yeah, straight real life. Ah! There we go. Now the vehicle's staying. Still moving south. Let's get a report on it so that I can see where it is. Okay. Okay. New tornado warning? Indeed. That is actually what I was just looking at. See, you can see it right now. It's veering north. We're gonna turn ourselves around. We're gonna go back up closer to our original marker. Yeah, unfortunately, some of these are really hard to predict. It's still moving north. You know what? That's fine. I don't like being partway uphill. I had a question on a storm once. It showed a fungal and no debris. Oh. Interesting. Well, I mean, if it is still a fungal, it probably won't be producing much debris. Okay, that's moving south again. I'm trying to figure out where to place the probe, but this is one of those tornadoes that likes to move and change directions a lot. And now it's hard to see because of the visibility. Excuse me. Stop my vehicle. Thank you. What do you mean tornado warning has ended? Oh, the previous one has ended. Okay. That is moving towards, I think. Really hard to see now. South. You can get wall cloud pictures and NATO. Yeah. Oh, you get huge points for probing if it's a like an EF5. That's heading south big time. Get out of this hail. I don't like the hail. It complicates things. Okay, I just need to outright turn around. It is veering south. Okay, direction. Favorable. Okay. I don't want to move too far south because then it'll troll me. Don't weaken on me. Actually, let me check the reflectivity here. It's... yeah, it's gonna fizzle out. Hold on. Report it before it leaves. I'm still gonna get out of here, though, in case the tornado winds actually reach. Yeah, if you get too close to a tornado, then, yeah, you're dead. If you're inside a vehicle, there's a bit more leniency. We might still get redevelopment here, so I might have to quickly relocate myself. Where is this going? Down here. So I gotta pick up the probe, move down here. And yeah, it did dissipate. Okay, is the hail small enough now? Is it gone? That'd be nice. Pick this up. There we go. They added this upload thing. It's basically a cooldown so that you can't frequently collect probe data over and over. Yep. Yeah, no probe spamming. Gets adrenaline going when you see winds get up to 140. Yeah. And like I said, I've intercepted the Fallout EF5s at 435. That was absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm gonna move over here just in case. Gerbil, welcome on in. Good to see ya. How are you doing? Wall cloud? Wall cloud? I need more wall cloud pictures. I need more fungal pictures too. A tornado warning has ended? Yes, it has. Oh my goodness!
Sorry.
Lucky, thank you so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Gerbil. Ooh! And thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Dorable. Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much. You're now free of the ads. Which is good because sometimes during these chases, like, I can't just pause during ads. Ooh, that was one of the longer thunders. Oh, it shows up as a box on here. It's like a little... Oh. Oh my goodness. It was the one I suspected. I hope the hail goes away here so I can go out and get some pictures. Oh, never mind. I can't get a picture. Yeah, fantastic. The No Ad Club. Saw you were on. I was like, woo! Thank you for coming on by. We're going to do a bunch of storm chasing. Now, a thing with the tornado warnings, it does not mean there's guaranteed a tornado, just like real life. It just means that something could be produced. This is a fungal cloud. It'll register eventually. I think I have to head south for that. I have to head south. Not by much, but I have to head south. I was just talking about needing fungal cloud pictures. If I can get down here... False positives. Yeah, I like the odd lightning strike. Lightning detectors can sometimes mistake electronics. Oh, I was too late. It's already a tornado. And it's south. Hail, please go away. Hail's the worst part of this. I'm not going to be able to safely intercept this. So I'm just going to back off. Oh yeah. And that screen effect there, don't go outside if that screen effect is there. It means it's capable of... It means Tornadic winds. It's about to cross this road. I'm going to have to head, like, way over here to intercept it. But I might not be able to immediately do that because it's about to cross this road. Window can get smashed. Yeah. I've been trying to get the window smashed, but now I have this vehicle and it has 100% window protection. I was actually trying to go for that. Okay, we're gonna try to get an intercept on the next road over here. Yeah, you can get vehicle upgrades. I got the big 250k one. A tornado warning's been issued. Yes, it has. It's probably this going into the next region. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, skidoo. Da-da-da. Wait, it didn't crash the stream this time. I'm sorry, why... The GPU's not even that high. Why is this happening? I gotta say, like, this was not happening before their optimization update. So I'm questioning whether they optimize things. Yeah, they're gonna have to do further work on this. They need to do some big time optimization. Okay, so now I have to go back into here again, and do this, and then switch back to this. I said I can't wait until they do finally fix that problem. I'm going to switch to the performance tab here, just check. GPU temperature's good. GPU's good. Memory's at 76%. What I can do is I can shut down a virtual machine. But that's only going to save on CPU, which is not really that high. Yeah, I might have to bring it down. Oh. Ouch. I don't like this. I don't like this setup. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Nope, you know what? The setup's pretty alright. That's a good looking cell out of bounds right now. Yeah, let me check the downsampling's already pretty high. The problem is, the GPU is not even hitting high usage. Like, right now it's hovering around 70%. Where is this storm moving? It already has a hook on it. It is moving west. Very west. So we're gonna move to Westport. Here, maybe if I fill this application here. Set this here, put this down. Oops. No. Minimize that. And switch back to game. Hopefully it's not the frequent tab and out that I'm doing that's doing this. Okay, I can see sort of where I am on this map here. Well, hopefully we can actually complete a chase here then. Rooming along. Did Firebot crash? Hold on. Vroom vroom. Wonder if the other streamer settings are. Well, everybody's got a different CPU too. Firebot did crash. Why is Firebot downloading an update? Install on exit. We can okay. Should be able to continue to drive in if my microphone can stay put. The microphone arm is making my microphone move up again. Come on. There we go. Stay. Stay. Good microphone. Okay. Oh, the hook's gone. Well, so much for that. We're still going to direct the storm, though. It might produce another hook. Or this cell that just popped up might. This new cell that just popped up. One thing that's a little weird with this game is when you're far away from storms and the radar is empty, there'll still be dark clouds above you. That might just be like something that they address later because volumetric technology is pretty new. There's actually another application called Virtue Weather, which is going to be using this too. Except that one is going to be chasing, like, actual storms. And it's going to be based off of model data. It's the Matrix. There is no clouds. So yeah. It's really cool that we have two different games now that are like based around storms. This one is like simulated storm scenarios, and then the other one's going to be actual storm scenarios. I'm going to check this little storm. This little storm's actually interested me a bit. This one's still my main interest, but this fella right here, looking interesting too. Although this might not be a good spot to try and intercept, because it probably won't produce a thunderstorm by the time it passes this, or sorry, a tornado by the time it passes over the area. Wall cloud? Or just clouds doing funky things. Funky cloud things. Nope. That'd be a nice picture, though. I should get credit for nice pictures. Oh! So that's just a regular bug in OBS now, where when I tell it to change categories, it doesn't change? Okay. There we go. Yeah, apparently I have to keep telling it twice to change categories. That's annoying. I might just implement some sort of way through Firebot to have it change. Yeah. Yeah, I'm blaming OBS for this stuff. I haven't updated it in a while because every major update introduces tons of bugs. But this version definitely has bugs. Oh, also, I need to, the antenna should just be on by default. There's no reason to have it off. Like ladybugs. When I was doing yard maintenance, oh my goodness, we must have found we must have disturbed like a hibernating spot or something. A whole bunch of ladybugs showed up. And this was at the end of August, so I wasn't even expecting them to already have a hibernation spot. But a whole bunch of ladybugs just started showing up, and I was like, okay, this is a do not disturb zone, I see. This is a hook with rotation over here. Unfortunately, that's way up. I don't want to chase that. I love when you find a whole cluster of ladybugs. Yeah, it was really cool. Just saw a whole bunch of them start climbing up the fence and flying around like, oh! Didn't know they were that comfortable there. There's a hook right over us. No wall cloud. It might produce something in the future. And then we got this. This is definitely a hook. I haven't even checked the cape values. Yep, they're pretty. They're pretty ideal. This is a directly west scenario. You know what? I might pursue all of these if it's going directly west. I don't know, this storm over here, I have a good feeling about this storm. About being able to actually intercept something really good. Okay. Also, the marker, I might need to update where the marker is. Is it really going to aim right for Westport? That's what it's looking like so far. Okay, well, we're going to continue our journey over there. GPU right now is at 83%, and the temperature's good. Here, another thing I can do, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that while I'm playing the game. But I could temporarily have my fourth monitor off. That's... Good thing I got an upgraded vehicle. You got 2 monitors? Once you have 2 monitors, it's so hard to go back. Like, I've got 4... I've got 1 that's actually hooked up to a, switch box, so I can have it switch between sources. So sometimes I can have 3 to this computer and then 1 to something else. Oh, right. I think HDMI messes with the game. That'd be a really strange detail. Although all of mine use DisplayPort at this point. Actually, no wait, no, I think I got 1 that still uses HDMI. My main display though definitely uses DisplayPort. Having issues with the HDMI cables, could be. I know the cables themselves eventually wear themselves out too. Here, let's get fuel while we're here. Oh, tornado warning? Hey. I can check that out while this fuel station does not... So there is a bug with the fuel station sometimes not registering you as being at them. There we go. The fuel cap is on right. Oh man. I'm not going to be a big fan of it once they add that detail, if they do. Oh. That's a very strong signature. A very strong signature that I might have to be up here for. However, hold on. Let's see if I can get a picture. Sure, fungal cloud. I can't see it. But there's a... Oh, wait. Yes, I can. Oh. Hey, that tells me where it's going. It's heading straight for me. It's heading straight for my marker, I should say. Well, look at that. Time to get to the target that I previously marked, because apparently that is indeed where it's aiming for. He died at the gas station. Oh man, that is so ironic in this game, because gas station is considered safe, a safe spot. Not so safe when there's a tornado there. I wonder if the game even considers when you're inside the gas station, or if it just pulls you through the wall or something. You know, that wouldn't surprise me actually. Oh. Let me just back up right to where my marker is. Oh, tornado warning must be here now, because there goes the alarms. It's not actually touching the ground, or sorry, it's not visible underneath the ground, or blah 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 blah. The column is not visible right now. Under the overpass, yeah. The last place you ever want to be. I think it's actually heading straight this way. The debris signature is not moving. Oh, now it's moving. Yeah. Man, this vehicle makes weird noises when it's backing up. If it doesn't change direction, I have a good feeling it's going to pass right over here. Probably needs oil, yeah. I can report again in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Good time to get out of here. Because... Oh, wait. It doesn't say optimal yet, so it's not close yet. But it's on picture cooldown. Now it's heading this way. Rope! 2 tornado warnings have been issued. Eh? What the heck? Jeez! Let me just continue to back away. I might have to give this extra distance because this tornado might cause debris. Now it's moving straight towards me here. Great. The probe is now in the wrong spot. And it's too late to move it because... Yeah. It's a game where the tornado chases you. Yeah. Well, turn the vehicle around so I can still see it. Because it's about to cause some destruction. 3,600. Oh. 5,600. Don't think it quite hit directly, but it got close. 6,100. I think that's going to be an optimal rating. Yeah, that probe actually went pretty good. Now we're probably going to chase this fella and try and intercept again. Let me see if I can grab this before Hale starts harassing us. So it didn't quite destroy a building there. Yeah, I'm going to have to chase this because there's nothing behind... Oh! Okay, there we go. That was weird. Oh, this is an awful spot to chase them. Okay, so it's going to cross this highway at some point. All right. 6,100 optimal probe. Very nice. Just glance into the GPU once in a while now. I shouldn't have even gone that close to the stop sign. When I was running my test stream, you see that other tornado in the background there? So there's this one, and there's another one over there. I might have to actually wait for this to cross. I'm just gonna wait. I think it might cross the road roughly where I am, so... There's the other one right there. And there is a third one somewhere, but I think it's too far for us to see. Okay, never mind. It doesn't look like this tornado's actually going to cross this road, so we're just going to go then. Oh, wait a minute. This road swerves. Right. Is this a good idea? Probably not. Too close to probe. But this road does swerve, so if it is heading triplets just like Twister, yeah. Huh? Is it actually chasing me? Okay, I'm just gonna set the probe down then. I guess we'll just do an impromptu intercept. 5,500. Alright. I was actually planning on intercepting further up for a bit more of a safety buffer, but safety's optional. I suppose. What? Oh, get out of here. Really? It was like, yes, no value magically. Thanks. Alright. Oh, let's go pick that up. We might not be able to do the highway one. I don't know. I think hail's gonna get in the way of picking up the probe. Not that I've checked the reflectivity recently. Oh, well, there's no hail. Alright. That was a good. Oh, and I think that ended totally. So if we want to go for another one... This one still has a hook. Oh, this one still has a hook. This one could actually still produce. And this up here... Nah. Maybe here? But, eh. You know what? This hook is still here. I might keep an eye on this particular storm. Okay. I have to make sure I'm going up the right highway because the road network here can be something. When it goes to the mountain area, oh. I'm like, no, don't go there. I don't like chasing there. I can't see anything that's coming at me. I can see hills. We're about to go through Hail Core. Oh, cornfield, yes. I think I disabled cornfields. They're shrubbery, apparently. And they're one of the ones. You know, it's weird. In the patch notes, they said they made it so that cornfields don't take up much resources, but they take a lot of resources. Now, GPU is getting high at some points here. Like right now, I'm not liking that. Yeah, it might be the fog. Which is weird because I have cloud sampling set pretty low. But like I said, before this update, That's a pretty big tornado over there. Before this update, I had no issues with this stuff on medium. Oh, look at that. We got a buddy fella right here. And I need more fungal cloud pictures anyways. I do know you get graphics errors and falls and the fog. Mmm. Ooh, this vehicle doesn't turn as efficiently. Too bad I can't disable fog. Yeah. I think once they make improvements to the volume metrics, then maybe it'll get better. Okay, I gotta head north a little. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got plenty of optimizing that can be done. It's moving north. Not that north, though. This is not going to be a direct hit. I can still see it drifting north. But I'm starting to see trees go down, so I'm just going to back off now. Might still be a direct hit. Nope, just north. Just north. That other tornado, though, damn. That looked pretty cool. Okay, there's going to be some hail in the way here. Okay, the hail was just brief, thankfully. Optimal. Let's see if we can actually complete a chase without additional problems. So next area that we could pursue is here. And hopefully this tornado's not moving too fast. Yeah, might be able to make it to this one. Do some fun corner cut in here. Yeah, it's already passing the next road. But this next road is diagonal, so that should give us a little bit more lead time. And visibility. Well, GPU usage hasn't spiked yet. Oh, now it has. It is indeed moving up towards the target. Let's go up. It's actually it actually looks like it's changed direction quite a bit. So even this target might not be the spot. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to actually make it before the tornadic winds reach, so I'm just going to deploy it here, cut my losses, and run. Yeah, I was cutting it a little close. Oh yeah, I guess I should remember to actually report. Yeah, it's too far south. This vehicle does not brake as fast. Alright, that's another one. Not a direct intercept, but that's fine. There's still a very clear hook, so I am still going to pursue this further. I'm eventually going to have to worry about fuel, though. I just don't want to lose time to fueling up right now. Thank goodness I got a vehicle with better fuel range. Oh yeah, our bot used to be called the Sectoral Enforcement Squadron. Now it's Sectoral Captain Jin, which is one of the more notable individuals of the Sectoral Enforcement Squadron lore. So, yeah. Oh, okay, we got some light and freaking out here. There's our little tornado over there. Blue barrel. Blue barrel skip when? In Paper Mario 64, there's this blue house, and if you know where to jump, you can jump up the wall and go into the house much earlier than you're supposed to. And it can lead to sequence breaks. It's like the old 1,000-year door also had a lot of opportunity for sequence breaks. Ah! My turn decided not to work. I think I saw a streamer girl do it. Yeah, Blue House skip is tricky, but once you got it down, it's very satisfying to do. Make Mario jump backwards into the wall. Ooh boy, look at that. Look at that tornado go. Like upstairs into a glitch. Oh! Oh, Mario 64? That sounds like a Mario 64 one. It's moving right towards us. Probe down. It's like, hi, I'm coming for you. Hello, tornado. I'm backing up. Mario 64 is, I know there is, like, a corner of a wall that's also missing collision before the stairs. This fella's getting pretty big. We might get something good out of this. Yeah, I'm gonna get another tornado picture. $6,100. Oh. There's also one hidden coin in the middle of the map. Heh. The good old out of bounds. Sus. Yeah, Mario 64 has a pretty decent amount of sus stuff. Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure those trees weren't about to fly at me. This is another really good intercept. Wow. Trees fly through the window. Oh. Oh, I don't want to go south, actually. I'm just going to do a full circle. Yeah, this is still a really solid hook. Oh, and look at that. There's actually tornadoes further up. You can actually... That might be one. Ah! I missed my turn. I got distracted with... Yep, that is another tornado up there. I've actually had a stop sign go through the vehicle without me actually crashing into it. It still damaged me. Yeah, at the start it said it didn't look too good. And then as soon as I saw that one supercell just out of bounds there, I was like, oh. And this one specific tornado has already given me several opportunities. I like it. Okay, fog's not causing the GPU to 95% on me, so that's good. I gotta be careful with some of these corners. Some of these corners have secret ditches in them. And that's not fun. I forgot to... Wait a minute. What? It despawned? There's still a hook here, so it could still produce again. Can I at least get a wall cloud, though? Like, come on. You know how many tornadoes come from wall clouds? Almost all of them. We got this good-sized tornado moving towards Eastern, but there's no point in pursuing it. It's already too far ahead. Oh yeah, well, Dust Devils are technically not considered a tornado. There's still something to be aware of, because boy do they hurt when you get dust in your eyes. And they can also pick up trash and make it a trash vortex, and that's also not fun. I've been hit in the leg with aluminum can from one before. I wasn't even looking for it. It spawned on one corner of the school field when I was in junior high, and picked up a whole bunch of garbage and raced across the field while we were doing outdoor activities. And then dropped all that garbage near a tree line on the other side of the field. Pick up loose shingles? Well, those devils shouldn't do that. I guess if they're really badly maintained and loose, it could pick them up. But Dust Devils usually don't produce wind strong enough for that. There's a lot of other loose stuff that I could pick up, though, that's not fun. Like aluminum cans. This Hook is not looking very hook. Trampolines. The scary part with trampolines is there's other kinds of winds that can also pick them up and throw them. Gustnados can do that. Visibility is getting pretty shady here, and so is my GPU. I don't like this. Disable hail. Please disable hail. Okay, so the hail's causing it. Okay, well, I'm about to leave the hail, thankfully. Okay, so they need to optimize hail. I'm gonna stop here and check. Okay, yep. This could definitely produce again. Is it changing direction? The angle of the warning cone is making me wonder. I haven't seen it change direction. I don't even see a tornado. But also, this game has something else that's not fun. It's visibility cloud. Kills your picture potential. And hail cores are often guilty of this. I'm gonna move a little further south to avoid the hail. Because the hail appears to be responsible for causing GPU spikes. Just make the hail squares. Oh, still not seeing anything. Smaller hitbox. Yeah. I wonder if each individual hailstone even has a hitbox, or if it's just you take damage every X amount of seconds while you're in large enough hail. Am I gonna get a tornado here? Ah. It seems to hit everything. Although, I guess the cracks on the windshield, maybe that's specific to hail collision? Can I get out of the hail so that my GPU isn't at 97%? Can the hail just stop? Oh yeah, experimental stuff's disabled. I'm tempted to do the automatic sampling stuff, but not while the optimization is subpar. You know, the problem I have with this is there's never a tornado near the actual radar. It's like it literally takes what's there. I've seen extreme winds pass by. I've seen, well, another tornado warning has been issued. Why am I not seeing one then? Secret tornado warnings that I can't see. Oh! Yay, another funnel cloud picture. They put the fun in fungal. Wow, it's way down here? Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Chase, chase, chase. I need to get more fungal cloud pictures while it's a fungal. Shadowing I might need to send down. Although when I adjusted it, I didn't notice much of a difference last time. Oh, now it's a tornado. What direction? Oh, wow, it's moving, like, directly this way. That's going to be an awkward spot to try and Oh, that's going to be a spot that I can't even intercept it from. Well, let's try for a highway one then. Whoa. You changed quite quickly. You're moving directly away from me. I might send the shadow stuff down. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now I'm on the highway. This might be difficult to intercept. Especially since it's heading directly west. Well, almost directly east. West. Go away, Hale. You're sending my GPU up. Okay, it's going away. I actually don't know when it's going to cross the highway. That's the problem. Or if it even is going to cross the highway. My goodness. I don't want to chase it in the trees. Oh, it's dying. Okay. Yeah. This one doesn't look interested in actually hitting the highway. I could. I think I'm at the upper limits of the winds. That's something at least. Hail, can you go away? It's definitely the hail. As soon as the hail happens, the GPU goes from, like, in the 70s to the upper 90s. The hail must have been too small to inflict damage. I think this is the last yeah, it's the last of it, so. Go to a fuel station. Get the vehicle fueled. Go out of the vehicle. I'm not sure if it actually works. I wonder if that it helps you evade fuel expenses. Probably not. The message probably just waits to appear and the deduction still happens. All hail had a shadow. I might need to experiment with that then. Oh hey, look at that. Well, I think the tornado went through here. Yeah, I'll definitely have to experiment with the shadows then. And see if that maybe does... If you leave in gas station, you keep points. Oh, yeah. I'm just wondering if I can evade being deducted for fuel by filling up the vehicle and not being in the vehicle. Dust Devil. Was that actually road damage? Or is that part of the road always so grungy? Maybe it's always that grungy. Oh, that's Shadow. Never mind, that grunginess was a Shadow.
Break!
Fuel up, you gotta pay or they'll break your kneecaps. Oh, the lights were doing weird things. I wonder if they still behave weird. Yep, the whole intersection is red lights. Nobody's going nowhere. And then this one turns red for a moment, or green for a moment, and changes back to red. This side just never gets to go. Oh, now they're all green. Traffic light says collide with each other. They said in their patch notes they fixed the traffic lights. They did restore functionality to the ones that weren't displaying lights, but now they make no sense. I'm glad I don't live in a place with traffic lights like these. There was one time, though, during the winter, where we encountered an intersection where all the lights were stuck in red for, like, 2 minutes. And everybody was wondering what the hell. There were people creeping forward, like, should I run this light? Because, what the heck? And then eventually it snapped out of it. And then I go out and I wait for the fuel to go up. I mean, honestly, the fuel doesn't really cost that much compared to what you make anyways. And we did successfully get several probes down this this chase. I might actually be able to complete this chase. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for future updates. I did pretty good. Thank you. I was doing pretty good on the previous one too until the game crashed. All right, now if I leave without going in the vehicle, I don't know if I actually. It does save you on fuel. Oh, that is a way to evade paying for fuel. You're out of the vehicle and away, so it doesn't deduct it until you get into your vehicle when it's been filled. I'm sure they're eventually gonna fix that. Holy 39K in one. Hold on, is that a record? That's a record for probe data, actually. Let me check here. Gameplay, Outbreak. Yep, that's a new record. So before this thing auto kicks me from a chase, I'm going to take a screenshot of that. 217 is not my record for maximum wind speed, but that's still pretty good. Okay, save screenshot, and I'm just gonna put that there. That was amazing. Jeez. Oh, like 6 probes, and 5 out of 6 of those were direct, or was it 4 out of 6? Either way, that was a really good chase. Wow. That actually, hey, they selected the best picture correctly this time. It was the one heading straight for us. Let's say you walk 346 miles. Wait, what? Oh, that's meters. I would have been like, holy jeez. That would have been a bug. Oh no, the ads are about to invade. That's actually not very ideal. I wonder if I can delay those. I could, but I need to open up Stream Manager here. Stream Manager, where's snooze? And yeah, I'm gonna turn the shadow distance, and I'm gonna cut that in half. And we'll see if that fixes it in the future. Now, it is getting to around that time for me, so I'm going to send you guys off to somebody on a raid. And I see a Pineapple Retro who is playing Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Oh man, that is a freaking fun game. Alright. I'm gonna send you guys off to Pineapple. Whoa, that's weird. What's going? Oh, there we go. My cursor disappeared. Yeah, I'm very glad the last chase worked out here. First message is for subs. Second message is for non-subs. I would like to thank you guys so much for joining. Here, I'll load my VTuber dude just for Hold on, he's loading. There he is. I'd like to thank you guys for joining. Next stream is going to be on Friday. We are going to be looking at some Book of Mario highlights. I've already got it at almost an hour, and it'll probably be at 2 hours by the time I get to that day. So get ready for some ridiculous mistranslations. We're going to be going over that. That was streamed last season. Oh, did the raid command not run yet? Oh, you know what? Oh, I have to do this the old-fashioned way. So, heads up, it is an 18-plus stream over there. So, if you're not 18 or up, then probably not a good idea to join the raid train. But, yeah, we'll be heading on over there for some Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which is such an amazing game. Judging, but you know what? I think they are playing the original. Yeah, that looks like the original Wind Waker. Heck yeah. So yeah, first message is for subs, second message is for non-subs. I'd like to thank you guys so much for joining. And yeah, we'll see you, well, actually, I might even see you before Friday, because I will be in certain communities. But otherwise, we'll see you on Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, for some additional weather talk, and for some Book of Mario highlights. And then there will be another stream on Saturday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time for Minecraft. Once again, thank you for joining, whether you were here in full, whether you were here in parts, whether you were active, whether you were lurking. I enjoy all of it greatly. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic night. And yeah, take good care of yourselves. Till next time, we'll see you later.